Hey everyone! Welcome to Peanut Manga Review channel. In today's video, I gonna share to you guys top 10 underrated romantic comedy manga. 10. Koi Shida no Day, Haishin Shiti Mita. Koi Shida no Day, Haishin Shiti Mita, or in English we call it As I Fell in Love. So I tried live streaming is a story about Inuzuka Yu who unable to make any friends due to his mean face and awkwardness. He has the opportunity to enter the dorms because of his enrollment to high school. However, the dorm was a share house between 6 people, 3 girls and 3 boys filled with secrets. 9. Aki Kuhai Wasuki Disuka. This is a wholesome story about the romance between 2 characters that traditionally would not date each other, mainly because of the height difference. What I like about this manga is that it does not abuse its tropes. The premise of tall girl likes short boy is actually built upon, rather than being merely a quirk to attract readers. Like most romance stories, the conflict of the story is largely will they or won't they. Fortunately, this isn't overdone or excessively drawn out. The short chapter and page count makes this manga quick, but long enough to enjoy the narrative. The character's simplicity and straightforwardness is the most rewarding aspect of this reading experience. My short review about this manga is short, sweet, and wholesome. 8. Yuzaki Chanwa Asabatai. Hana Yuzaki is overjoyed to learn that she will be attending the same college as her fellow high school senior, Shinichi Sakurai. However, after a year of watching him do nothing but laze around, she concludes that he has turned into a loner. She decides to spend as much time as she can with Shinichi, assuming he is an introvert or intimidating, which is uncool and unacceptable. Hana stalks Shinichi like an annoying pest as she begins her project to make him experience a fun lifestyle. Will Shinichi ever convince her that he prefers to do things on his own, or will he be swayed by Hana's eccentric charm? Read this manga to find out. 7. Fufu Aiju Koibito Maimen. Juruyukuin, a third-year high school student, hoped to partner with Shiori Sakurazaka of the same class in the required couple practical course. In this practical, students must demonstrate to the video surveillance system that they have the necessary skill set to live with a partner of the opposite sex while presenting a certain level of harmony. Unfortunately, random chance placed his slightly subdued self in the practical with Gyaru Akari Watanabe, the polar opposite to him. In contrast, Akari hoped to be paired with her crush, Minami Tenjin. Their hopes are dashed further when they learn that Shiori and Minami have been assigned together. As a result, they reluctantly agree to collaborate in order to reach the top 10, which would grant them the right to exchange partners if both couples agree. 6. Sakurai-san wants to be noticed. A simple, sweet, and heartwarming story. The plot revolves around Makoto, who enjoys studying and lazing around until his friend Sakurai comes to visit. You can tell she likes him from the first chapter, but she wants him to notice her and make the first move. Sakurai isn't afraid to express herself because she will tell Makoto what she's thinking whether he wants to hear it or not. You'll think she's this annoying person, but she's actually very carefree and enjoys interacting with others. 5. My stepmom's daughter is my ex. Mizuto and Yumi were a typical middle school couple. The two students remained together until high school until they decided to split up. What they don't realize is that fate has a habit of surprising them, and that they will be reunited as stepbrother and sister. Their parents are about to remarry, and the former lovers will have to share a home on a daily basis. To avoid interfering with their parents' happiness, they accept the situation and decide to establish the rule between brothers and sisters. 4. Yankee JK Kuzuhana-chan. This is possibly the most competent harem rom-com manga I've ever read. It accomplishes in a chapter what its contemporaries would accomplish in an entire arc. The characters, while not original, are well handled. They actually go through growth. I actually care about the characters' growth, which I didn't expect when I started reading it. The art isn't spectacular, but it's not bad either. 3. Osanajimi Gazette ni Makanai Love Comedy. Suehara Maru was childhood best friends with Kuro Hashida, one of Hosamino High School's most popular girls. Kuroha is the ideal older sister type, cute, outgoing, and affectionate. Boys are constantly begging her to be with them. However, when she confesses to Suehara one day, he immediately rejects her. He simply cannot think of her in that way. He also has his sights set on his first love, Shirakusa Kachi, a school idol and renowned author. This manga is about childhood friends that will win in the end. 2. The cute girl sitting next to me is trying to make me fall in love with her as a way to ridicule me, but the tables were turned on her before she knew it. Yuki Narito happened to be seated next to the mischievous Yui Takatsuki by some unsavory coincidence. This girl had a reputation for stringing guys up only to reject them when they dared to confess their feelings for her. As a result, she earned the moniker the Seatmate Killer. It was just a matter of time before Yuki falls victim by the excessively friendly Yui. But little did she realize how stupid he truly was. The hunter will soon become the prey as the roles have unexpectedly reversed. 1. Komi can't communicate. Hirohito Tadano is an ordinary young man who arrives at his first day of high school with a clear goal in mind: to avoid trouble and blend in with his peers. Unfortunately, he fails right away when he takes the seat next to Shuko Komi, the school's Madonna. His peers now regard him as someone to avoid in order to sit next to the most beautiful girl in class. Despite her mysterious persona, Komi is universally adored and immensely popular, with long, dark hair. However, everyone is unaware that she suffers from crippling anxiety and a communication disorder, which prevents her from fully socializing with her classmates. When Komi is left alone in the classroom, a series of events forces her to interact with Tadano through blackboard writing, as if in a one-sided conversation. Tadano, being the first to notice she can't communicate properly, picks up the chalk and begins to write as well. He eventually learns that Komi's goal in high school is to make 100 friends. To that end, he decides to lend her a hand, thus becoming her first friend. That's all for today's video. If you guys have any suggestions, drop down comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I see you guys next week. Bye bye.